Welcome back, everybody, to the very cold adventures of RoboDaddy Charamus and Fingers. It is currently minus 155 degrees. Potentially, things will double beyond that to minus 300 as we go ahead here into the Ice Age. When we get to the end of December, though, the temperature will go back to normal. So, it is a case of surviving this. Some people were a little confused, thought it might be a permanent thing. After that, though, we have to prepare for the next thing that will happen, which won't be an Ice Age. So, unfortunately, our base, as nice as it is, isn't going to work for the next one. We obviously want to keep optimizing the base as well, making it smaller and smaller as the temperature gets harsher and harsher. I was a little bit worried that we would run out of food, without access to the fishing, but I think we're actually going to be alright. But we've got a shitload of raw meat, and as long as we're just having basic meals, these guys should be fine, no problem. Now, there's a lot of discussion in the comment section yesterday about the Immortals' abilities. There's some really good ideas for how we can actually use their immortality to our advantage to avoid things like, for example, Charamus becoming just a complete mess here. Unfortunately, so I just double-checked the Steam Workshop page to make sure that I fully understood how it worked before I went into this. So, there are multiple tiers of Immortals, as we've seen. Fingers is a level 2 Immortal, RoboDaddy and Charamus are level 1 Immortals. Now, level 1 Immortals, when they die, will just regenerate their vital organs. So, say, for example, they're shot in the heart, then their heart will regenerate so that they can live. They'll only regenerate what they need to survive. Unfortunately, what that means is if we take Charamus outside and let him freeze to death, when he resurrects, he will only resurrect what killed him and the necessary organs to survive, which I think means that we might get his lungs back to normal, so his right lung and, his left lung there will lose the tumor, but I think everything else will stay the same, unfortunately. It might also cure the disease. All it says on the page, just to be completely clear about this, is it says that, this includes powerful healing factors, and should they die, they will come back to life faster. Immortals are by no means invincible. For low-level immortals, lost limbs will remain that way, however, most vital organs will regenerate. The brain is the key to immortality, whether it is a brain, they're dead for good. As pawns improve their immortality by stealing others, they're able to regenerate bigger parts of their body. Regenerating limbs takes a lot of energy, and the pawn will get a lot hungrier a lot faster. I think, bearing in mind the low levels of Charamus and RoboDaddy, they're the ones obviously affected by the disease. RoboDaddy has tuberculosis right now, Charamus has everything, and then Fingers is completely fine. I think if RoboDaddy and Charamus die, any major organs, any vital organs, like I said, will regenerate, but everything else will stay the same. So unfortunately, the strategy of beating Charamus over the head and letting him regenerate and hopefully losing all the stuff might not work. Sure, it might cure the baseline disease, but I think he'll still keep the tumors. If the tuberculosis kills him, doesn't matter too much. Fingers is alive, Fingers is the cook, Fingers can keep himself alive and defend the other two's bodies while we obviously wait for the Ice Age to disappear. We'll keep them, basically cryogenically frozen for a little while. Now, what I want to do is shrink the base a little bit more, so we're heating much less of an area. I've also queued up a few more heaters there as well. What are we looking at in terms of resources, though? We've got 467, and each heater is 50. Okay, so we've got a fair amount of that. What about manufactured? 15 components. We could build a lot more heaters. The thing I'm concerned about is, of course, fueling the heaters. We've only got 2 wind turbines, and I'm not sure that's going to be enough to fuel much beyond. I think 8 heaters genuinely might push it a little bit too far. We'll see how it goes. Obviously, it depends on how the wind turbines hold up as well, whether or not they're running at max efficiency or whatnot. So, we're going to move the food into this room, and then we'll shrink this room down by a huge amount. And I also want to get this area double insulated too. So, we'll go ahead and open these doors up and let them get out here and build some more walls in like that. Now, for the next Ice Age, bear in mind, there is obviously an Ice Age. Then it goes to a Fire Age, where you have, obviously, a lot of heat to deal with. So we're going to need a lot of coolers, passive coolers, that type of thing. After that, it's something else. Now, I don't want to spoil what the third thing is, because it sounds like it could be incredible. Also sounds like it might not be too difficult compared to the other two. But that one is kind of a unique one. Then we go back to Ice Age. Now, hopefully, by the time we get to the next Ice Age, we'll have the insulated walls and maybe a bit more of a dynamic power source, something that will allow us to set up a lot of heaters permanently. So I'm going to get RoboDaddy while he's still alive before the tuberculosis kills him off, basically reinforcing the base. So we'll get all that shit hauled over and we'll get him working on these wooden walls as soon as possible. Bear in mind, this room is minus 148, so we can't have him in here for a huge amount of time. Again, it doesn't really matter too much. If he freezes and goes down, he will resurrect. It won't cure him, but he will kind of be cryogenically preserved. There we go. So that should hopefully trap in a little bit more heat. Yeah, it's 2 degrees in there now. It might not seem great, but that is pretty good when it's minus 154 outside. Having it 2 degrees in here is quite reassuring. And this room, I mean, look at how the temperature's doing in there as well. And then we move all this stuff over, we can, I mean, obviously this is already kind of double double insulate it, but if we can get another wall maybe around the outside there, and then also block this off, we're going to have so much going for us. Oh, fuck. And everybody died. The end. Yeah, we're fucked. The base is going to get to minus, I mean, many degrees. Let's hope that the clothes we've got are enough to deal with that. I was going to get him to hold the rest of this wood over for specifically this reason, and I'm glad I did in hindsight. Right, we need something. A campfire in this room is basically all I can really afford. Oh, no. Just get the campfire down, and then close the vents. And then hopefully they'll just be able to survive until the solar flare fucks off. No, we don't want to do that. I want to close the vent there and close the vent there. Get on with it. And then let's also forbid that. No, forbid that. Stop them going out there for a while. Also forbid this one too. Minus 50, minus 40. Okay, temperature's going up. Still minus 50 though. Oh, no. Even one campfire's not enough. Okay, let's put down a couple of campfires then. And we'll go ahead and disable toggle automatic fuel. Shit. This is the one thing we can't afford to have happen. And that's obviously power cuts. Right, okay, maybe another campfire to really just fill this area with them as much as possible. Go get that one down as well. Shit. Okay, forbid that one as well. And let's just let him just stand around in here for a while. We're at minus 19. It's better than it was, but it's still not ideal. Praying. Yeah, you probably should be, my friend. This... Oh, God, this is bad. There we are. Okay, heat's back on. Let's get these deconstructed, then. Let's go ahead and take those apart. Do we keep the... We don't keep the wood? Rubbish. Oh, that's terrible. I was thinking if we dismantled the campfires before they burnt too much, we might get the wood back. Turns out that's not the case. It doesn't really matter too much, whatever. I don't think we'll have another solar flare by the time this is ended, so I'm not too bothered by that. Let's start working on these heaters. Rubber Daddy's the only one who can't really do much here at all. The question is, do we want to wake him up and forgo his tuberculosis treatment in favor of getting some more heaters online? I think we probably do. Oh man, the base is getting a little bit too hot now. That's only a good thing. That is only a good thing as far as I'm concerned. To be honest, we're genuinely not doing too bad. Sometimes the temperature's getting up to 20. And obviously it's only going to drop further and further. But if it's minus 177, it can only go up another... You know, it's got another 6 days to increase, and it's increasing at the same rate. We might be able to beat this. It's going to be fucking close, but I think we might actually beat this, especially with some of these other... Trait changed. Rubber Daddy's gained the trait Fast Learner. Whoa. Okay, optimistic maybe to get out of this cursed base and get back to work. I like it. Okay, hopefully that'll be enough for a bit more insulation there, just to try and keep some more of this heat trapped in. Okay, I like it. There we go. That's looking fine. Bear in mind, this room here is pretty good temperature now. We might want to put the meals back in this frozen room. Bear in mind, although every time they go in there, it is letting a lot of heat in. Let's drop the amount of meals down then. What do you think? I say do until we've got 12 meals in storage. Bear in mind, they haven't got anything else to do. And then just don't bother pausing it, right? In fact, why don't we just say 3 meals in storage and don't bother pausing it? No, because then it's going to be going in and out as much. We want to do it to the extent that the meals aren't going to rot. Oh, spawns in 39 days. Okay, whatever. Just do it until you've got 20 meals. That's fine. You know what? That airlock has made all the difference. Look at the temperature now. Despite the fact that it will have dropped a few more degrees outside, we're up to 20 degrees in the living area. What about the dining room? Dining room's a nice cushy, like 16 degrees as well. I'm so surprised this is working as well as it is. Okay, not too bad. Their moods are actually pretty good too. That's the crazy part. Like, his mood is oh, I mean, the catharsis is adding a lot, let's be reasonable here. My father died, he's gone forever. It expires in 26 days. Robo Daddy is fine. Cramped interior, awful bedroom, slept in the cold, sick, trapped underground. All of that is obviously from just this alone. How's the tuberculosis coming along? 33% immunity with a 34% spread. I'm actually genuinely surprised. That is incredible. I can't believe that he's almost beaten tuberculosis despite the fact he's been in just the worst place anyone's ever lived in any of our Rimworld series, I think. With regards to the immortality then, our goal should really be the next immortality we find, having Sharamus kill them. Because then if we start, say for example we use surgery to cut off his shoulder, when he dies as an immortal and starts to regenerate, he will regenerate those limbs back. Unless we install prosthetics, obviously. So that should definitely be our next port of call. So the next time we see an immortal, obviously the way we'll find out is when they regenerate and stand back up, we'll get Sharamus to lop their head off, and hopefully that'll be enough to help start regenerating some of the damage he's going to suffer while being stuck in this coffin. Quest available. Contract helpers. Countess Calixta Mavronis of the Broken Empire wishes to add some life to her court by showing off a real hardy surface survivors. She's asking you to lend one colonist to serve her for 7 days. She'll send us a shuttle. If we accept, Salus joins us. Oh, man. I could be persuaded. For 7 days. Depending on where that shuttle lands, if we send Sharamus over to her, he becomes her problem, and we might get a good colonist in exchange. I've got to fucking give it a go, right? Do it. Where's the shuttle gonna land? That could be the real problem, though. We'll send her Sharamus. Okay, here it is. Where did it land, though, Chief? Oh. He's got to make a trek to an area that is pretty far away through minus 192 degree weather. I'm not saying I'm not optimistic, but I feel like he's probably just going to die on the journey. Let's see if we can get him out there, though. This might save the man's life. They might tend to him. I have no idea how the AI deals with people that you lend them. Whether or not he'll get treatment remains to be seen, but I can't imagine they'll let him die. Let's put it that way. Send him in. A worst case scenario, he freezes on the way over there, and if he freezes on the way over there, he's preserved. Then we can, as long as he's not eaten by, that's the problem. He might be eaten by wild animals, but I can't imagine anything's going to survive out here. Even if there are, say, modded animals, I don't think they'd survive in this, would they? Okay. Be gone, Sharamus. Good luck, my friend. Good luck. That is going to be fucking cold. There's no way in hell he's going to get over there in time, is he? Surely. Run, little Sharamus. His outdoor bars is going up, though, so he's got that going for him. Absolutely freezing. How's his health? Frostbite on his lung and his kidney. Kidney frostbite. He is going to make it. And the ambrosia is still there. That's quite nice. The ambrosia actually didn't die. That's mind-blowing. He's free. Now, we will get him back in 7 days as well, don't forget. And the bonus to that as well is our meals are going to last longer. Fantastic. We've got Salus. The question is, can we get Salus back to the base before he freezes to death? The answer is almost certainly no, but we'll... Oh, fucking hell. Really dropped him there? Okay, get ready. The second he pops out that drop pod. The second he drops out that drop pod. There we are. Okay. Removing cowboy hat. No. Don't do that. Run as fast as your legs will carry you. Go. Hypothermia. Initial. Minor. He's in. Brother, he's home. Oh my god, we might have just got a free person. And this guy is an insane character. I mean, his combat skills are incredible. Welcome. What a fucking trade-off, though. Immediately swaps gear. Cloth vest, plain, light leather cape. We're not getting anything else we can offer you there. There's a toque there if you want that, my friend. Go and grab that. Full sweat cloth toque. What else we got here? We got some boots. I suppose they're better than nothing, right? Yeah, get them on. Full sweat in the marine boots. And that will do him for the time being. Wow, that's so good. I'm actually so happy about that. We've got a colonist in the bank that's safe. Despite the fact he was dying, he's now safe. And we'll get him back in 7 days. And we've got another guy. So we've traded really nothing for that. We don't have to worry about so much about tending him. We are saving on the same amount. Well, we're getting the same amount of food because I assume he's going to eat as much or maybe less than Sharamus. It looks as if his... Oh my god, his immunity has actually overtaken the tuberculosis despite the fact that he tended it with... I mean, the 10 quality was 22%. So if he gets lucky on the next 10, he's definitely going to survive. I mean, apparently he's definitely going to survive in his current form. Because the immunity is ahead. You can see it there. The immunity is ahead of the actual disease itself. Mind-blowing. We've accidentally done a really good thing today. The temperature's still looking fairly strong. Obviously, it's got a lot more people walking around now. Oh, no. Several massive spaceships have engaged in combat in the planet's orbit. Missed shots and debris can impact ground area. This can lead to massive fires. You wouldn't. You would not. There's one. Oh, my God. Okay. It looks as if it's... Okay, luckily, it's concentrated towards the north of the map. We might be fine. There are survivors coming down too. Holy shit. Watch the animatry there. Oh my god, they actually started linking grass. Look. For Fingers. Fingers has been linking grass. I didn't even notice he'd been doing that. That must be set where I sent him to the anything schedule. Okay. The question is, how far are these fires going to spread? I mean, given that... That's incredible. Given that... Obviously, a lot of the plants are dead. I don't think there's a chance in hell it's going to get over to our base unless it really does. Unless we get incredibly unlucky. You know, spreads along these trees extremely carefully and then spreads to the wood out here. We've also got a quest. Wanted dead or alive. Big Boned Rick. Storius Osplaridio, High Stallock of the Broken Empire, hails us. Apparently the notorious Big Boned Rock of the Red Ravagers is hiding in our vicinity. He's asking us to bring Big Boned Rock to one of their settlements for a grand sum. Brace yourselves, guys. A grand sum of 440 silver. Double if he's alive. They're hiding in a safe house and it's probably guarded. Well, I will admit, it's a tempting offer. It's only minus 220 degrees out there. I think I'm alright. Actually. How are there survivors, though? Oh, there were survivors. I mean, the frostbite's going to kill him. There's no way in hell anyone's going to survive from that. Space battle's over. Did you fucking see that? An immortal. One of them actually legitimately survived that. That's so cool. Obviously, nothing we could have done about it, but that's insane. Robot Daddy's going on a food binge, which apparently consists of just sitting around. He can be tended now. Oh, no. Oh, Sharamus has got... Hang on, they still develop health conditions. Oh my god, this is why I sent him to the Empire, because I thought it would at least put a pause on his health conditions, but apparently not. He's got inflammation from his tumors still. Wow. So, is there a chance he could die while in the Empire's care? And then we declare war on them. Faction-based proximity, the Black Ridge settlements are not happy with this. Hang on, what sort of insulation does marine armor give? 40 degree. It's probably not as good as the combination of all the gear we've got going up on right now, but it might be better for Salus. Until he starts complaining about the cold, I'm not too bothered. It's only -2 right now. It's getting even worse while he's away. I honestly had no idea that was a thing. It's my bad, to some extent. But we will, hopefully... I mean, he's not going to die in 7 days. Let's be reasonable here. A group of animals are migrating through the area. Like, fuck they are. A group of rat. They are not going to get off the map, surely. Initial. Oh, they actually did. Wow. What's the meal stock looking? We've got 2 more stacks of, max stacks of meat, and then 1 30 stack of raw meat there. We're out of rice entirely. Shit. Oh, man. This is going to be so close. But we've only got 3 more days to survive. Oh, we've got more than enough meals for 3 more days. Meteor... Oh, that one was close. No. Wind turbine? Sorry, did you guys see that? Did that meteor just turn into a wind turbine? Don't mind if I do. What? I'm not the only one that saw that, right? That definitely... Huh. A huge meteor is approaching. Meteor will fall within seconds and cause a huge explosion that's such on the ground. You should evacuate each settler into a nearby building or a walled mountain. If that had been all of about 10 blocks closer, that would have been... We would have been wiped out. Our whole base would have been destroyed, and chances are an explosion like that would have destroyed Robo Daddy and Fingers' brains. Poor Sharamus limps his way back home, filled with tumors. Just a complete mass of... Oh, it's over. Okay, thank God. Just a complete screaming mass of pain, and then sees the remains of his friends just crushed. What a story. How's he doing, by the way? When do we get him home? It can't be long now, right? Quests. Contract helpers. 5.2 days. Okay, so the Ice Age will be over by the time he gets back then. And how are we looking in the base? See, it's starting to drop to negative temperatures now. Minus 235 outside and minus 14 inside. We might want to cut off the stockpile and reinstall the heaters back into this room. And I think that's exactly what I'm going to do here. The question is, where the fuck have we got room for them? I guess we could just install them wherever we have room for them. Wow, this is horrible. This is genuinely horrible. We might as well put a heater there. And we might as well put a heater like... I don't know if we can... Okay, let's do something like that. Okay. That's now forbidden. Oh my god, even that is not really... I'm going to have to forbid that as well. Yeah, I'm well aware. Yikes, look at the temperature. Can we aim those a little bit higher? I think it'll help, will it? Bear in mind, they're also already not hit. Look at the temperature fluctuate, though. I mean, does that count as... Okay, it's not staying cold enough for long enough to give them hypothermia, which is a good sign. But there's not really much more I can do besides this, right? Can we build more heaters? We can. Let's just fill every square in the base with heaters if possible. Go. Go for it, my friend. Go build me some heaters. He tended to himself, and I didn't even notice. 10 quality this time was 11%. Oh, we got worse. Oh, man, that's unfortunate. We've got a medicine, so I couldn't have really done much about that, unfortunately. Right, go. Where's the... Oh, has he spread the steel around a couple of heaters? We definitely have more steel than that. What happened? Oh, it's out there. Fuck. Okay, we're going to have to brave the cold for a little while, unfortunately. Let's cancel that one, cancel that one, cancel that one. Reinstall this into here. Who cares if the kitchen is frozen, huh? Close that vent up. And then this vent will have to close as well, and then we'll lock the door. Okay. Fingers, can we talk about getting the steel, though? Robo Daddy, can we get the steel? No. Oh, right, I've locked that one, idiot. Okay, let's try again. Come on. Okay. Lock that. And lock that. And lock that, too, I think. Okay, that's the best we can do. That's all of our resources condensed down here. And how are we looking in terms of the batteries? They're actually doing okay. Yeah. We've got a grid excess there. Not too bad. Not too bad. You get out of there in a second, whenever he's quite ready. No, leave that room. Forbid those doors, and let's get these vents closed. That one's closed. That one's closed. Okay. This is it now. Maximum temperature possible. It's a little bit too warm, in fact. Look, it's hanging around like 30 degrees, which we can't really complain about. I don't think we can really complain about that at all. Oh my god, if they're complaining about sleeping in the heat, I will scream at them. Slept in the cold. Okay. Oh my god, his fucking moods are all over the place. My god. 2 more days. 2 more days, and then we're free. A what? We're fine? Oh my god. It was just a single hit. Like, the whole earth just... It wasn't like a sustained earthquake. It was just a jump, and that was everything. Wow. Is the roof fine? The roof is fine. Holy shit. We've had meteors, we've had tornadoes, we've had earthquakes. The temperature is minus 251 outside. Welcome to Rimworld. That's just madness. A crate with a goose called Lard is crashing nearby. Unfortunately, goose called Lard, you are so screwed. I mean, that thing died so goddamn quickly. New leader. Vadim Salas has been elected as the new leader. Shah Daddy. Shah Daddy has Fingers with 2 votes. Focus skill is shooting. Sounds pretty helpful. Fingers lost the election. I'd love to know who voted for who specifically. It's a shame it doesn't give us a breakdown. Unless it does actually give us a breakdown. Hang on. Politics? Doesn't say, no. He's got a what, sorry? Encapsulated pathogen was caused by tuberculosis severe. Are you trying to imply that now he's capable of transmitting that? I don't quite understand. Tuberculosis severe. Oh. It seems like it's trying to add something, but it isn't quite working. Is that saying... Oh, malnutrition, that's saying. Oh my god, Sharamus. A poor man. He's flicking between being hungry and not being hungry, and I'm not entirely sure what's causing that, to be honest with you. It might be his immortality trying to cure him? Because it did say that when they... Oh my god. It did say that when they got... when their immortality was repairing them, they gained, like, an insatiable hunger. He is actually hungry, though. Oh, we can't get to food. That would explain it. Maybe immortals don't actually go hungry. Right, everybody's eating. I'm locking the door again. I'm just going to have to let them have mandated meals. Sharamus is falling apart. I don't think he... I really hope he doesn't die in the care of the Empire. 3.3 days. He's gained so much more wrong with him while he's been there. I guess no one is tending to him. And he's gone. Long live the king. Robo-Daddy has died of... Not the cold, not the meteors, not the earthquakes, not the tornadoes, but tuberculosis, of all things. Incredibly disappointing. His immortality will, of course, resurrect him. So give him... Oh, it dropped. Interesting. We know now that when we get Sharamus back, we can just execute him. His tuberculosis has just dropped to extreme. So when he resurrects, his tuberculosis will be fine. Correct? Well, let's see how it goes here. That's a shame, but he should be good in a second. He's back! Hey! Welcome! He's still got tuberculosis. And he's got a bruise on his foot. Guess he woke up with such a shock he hit it on something. I mean, it's only 4.6%, so he's still technically affected by tuberculosis and is still ticking up, but he's at 93% immunity. Interesting. What a weird way for that system to work. What? Oh! It's over. It's the 1st of April, mate. Look, the temperature's down to minus 5 degrees. Oh my god, we need to get him out of this room. we need to let them get out. This is going to be so warm otherwise. Run free, little ones. You're going to melt. Do we run back to the old base? That's the question. I don't see why not. All our stuff's still there. Sure, stockpile's fine. The infrastructure's still kind of in place. Okay, it is still minus 6, so just bear that in mind. We survived. I'm so happy about that. It was a little touch and go there, especially towards the end when the temperature was fluctuating between like plus 20 and minus 30 constantly. If it had got much colder than that, we would have been in for some serious problems. We quite literally filled every block on the floor with a heater as well. So that definitely lent itself to our victory, I think. Let's get these bedrooms established, and let's welcome Sharamus home like the hero he is. What do we want to do? We probably want to reinstall this stuff back to where it initially was, right? Get the wind turbines back up there. Of course, we have that other wind turbine that fell from the heavens for reasons I don't quite understand. Oh, look, it's returning back to normal now. The gentle snow, rather than the hell on earth that it was previously. And we are up to 0 degrees. Brilliant. That's insane. I can't believe it. So, next thing to do is immediately, I think, start work on a base to help prevent the fire age that is coming up. I think the fire age is going to be a lot harder than the ice age. Predominantly because we don't have such a simple solution. You know, we could do the same thing but with coolers everywhere, but the coolers are still limited reasonably. So, and those obviously are a lot more finicky than heaters. You can't just put a cooler in the middle of the room. You need to obviously worry about the excess heat, etc, etc. So, how are we going to do that? And of course, I mean, coolers use up way more power than heaters. This is going to be our next thing, but the bonus, of course, is we can just convert our current base into something that is defended against the heat. We can use air conditioning systems and things like that. We've got the climate control mod, obviously, to help alleviate some of that. God knows how you do this. I was going to say, actually, God knows how you do this in the base game. It doesn't really work, does it? Because we've used only base game things to survive that. We've used wind turbines and heaters at the end of the day. But let's give Salus a schedule, then. Bear in mind, he doesn't... I mean, schedule we are going to keep just anything all the time for the time being. It's keeping them as happy as possible, and still them going on mental break, walking around in Frozen for a long time, especially Salus, a guy who is not immortal, unfortunately, might result in a lot of frostbite. So I'm going to keep them still on anything, making sure they're as happy as they possibly can be. Construction, yeah, you're fine to help out with some construction. 4 out of 20, nice. But double passion in it. I mean, we could have him as the repair guy. I think that's a good way to start him off here until he gains his skills a little bit, or refines himself a little bit more. Then we might be able to upgrade him to full-blown construction, take another job away from Robo Daddy. Bear in mind, he's got a lot on his plate already. The tuberculosis being most of it. Look at all these ship chunks as well. Are they just regular ship chunks? As I recall, when we took them apart last time, they didn't actually have anything in them. Am I correct in thinking that? Are you also... It's finally immune to tuberculosis. It only killed him once. Let's see what these things have got in them, because that might really, really help getting us on the feet with the... They count as regular ship chunks. Oh my god, 8 components apiece? I mean, we did just survive hell. What was that in total then? That was a space battle, an earthquake, a meteor strike, minus 200 degrees. I'm sure some other fuckery happened then as well. Solar flare. That was obviously the big one. We are never going to want for components again. Well, we obviously are, but not anytime soon. That's really, really going to help out. Oh my god, the trees are coming back already. Insane. That is going to help out massively when it comes to defending against the next... world event, which is of course going to happen in 3 months time. We've got 45 days to prepare for that. Everybody also said as well, if we put a growing zone over the ambrosia and set it to not sow, they will still gather from that automatically. So if we do that, they'll still harvest from it but not sow. Hopefully I've done that right. I think that's really all there is to it, isn't it, really? That's quite fun, so we can keep them consistently getting that ambrosia when it becomes available. Is that one dead, or... no, I think it's coming back to life. Yeah, there we are. I would have expected after Brr died, Charamus' father, that not only would we have survived that whole event, but we would come out with an extra person. I would not have imagined that in 1,000 years. And more to the point, bear in mind they went in there with just bedrolls. They're coming out with, like, fully furnished bedrooms as well. We achieved, weirdly, a decent amount in the Ice Age. You know, we've ended up with one extra person in the Ice Age than we managed to keep in the whole time we were outside of the Ice Age. And Charamus should be returning anytime now. That is a massive relief. The one thing I was really concerned about was that Charamus would... Fucking ass loud. The one thing I was concerned about was, of course, Charamus would die while he was with the Empire. Now we've got to check his health tab. Oh, wow. Oh my god, he's got a Voice Bernstein tumor in his brain. Oh, wow. His heart, his pelvis, don't mention that. His kidney, his spine. Oh my god. Voight Bernstein disease final. What is that supposed to imply? Hopefully it will kill him soon so that he can come back, lose the disease. Obviously he'll keep all the tumors, I think, but... Wow. Well, hopefully we can start his rehabilitation. Oh, the Ambrosia Groves died. Ugh. I guess they only last a certain amount of time. I can't believe they survived an Ice Age, but the second spring comes up. Nope. They're gone. New leader. He was already elected leader. I hate to say it. Oh, maybe we get another election because Charamus came home or something like that. Charamus, unfortunately, is so affected by it that he now can't move. 15% moving. His right leg is gone. What do you mean his right leg is gone? Where did it go? Right shoulder gone. Right lung destroyed. Oh, the tumors in their final stage destroy his body parts. Interesting. I mean, that's a solution. It saves us having to obviously operate and remove all of that. I assume if he dies from it on his spine, he'll die, resurrect with a new spine, and then die again to, say, the heart problems. Resurrect with a new heart. Oh, poor Sharamus. He's going to be dying and resurrecting every 30 seconds. Most of the base is reinstalled. Here's what I'm thinking. We want to get down a tilled soil, basically as big as possible. So I think we'll probably turn all of this area into tilled soil. We need to grow a shitload of medicine. We kind of had a little discussion about this in the comment section yesterday, but the medicine is one of the big reasons why our characters have been suffering so much. Get down as much herbal medicine as possible, and get down as many potatoes, rice, the corn, the long shelf life crops, ideally. People pointed out a couple of episodes back as well that some of the new vegetable garden crops have... Is it vegetable garden or is it vanilla crops expanded or something like that? One of them has unique properties that, or some crops have unique properties anyway. Say, for example, cabbages, I think they said, are resistant to toxicity and things along those lines. So I'll take a look at those, but we'll do our usual trick of taking the high growing zones for... Let's take a look here. Oh, there we are. Pea plants are known to be quite thirsty and will benefit greatly from rainfall. Oh, that's quite cool. Onion plants cannot suffer from blight. Oh, that is cool. Flourishes in warm weather. Cabbages, airborne toxin radiation. There you go. Prime example. Oh, that's a very cool idea. Animals are known to avoid eating them entirely. Oh, that is a good idea. Very nice. So with this one, we'll get ourselves... What are you thinking? We need a lot of power for the next cycle, and we're going to need a lot of cooling solutions, so we'll get Rubber Daddy on that as soon as possible. Insulation, bear in mind, will benefit us massively with heat as well as cold. So I'm thinking lots of coolers. How are we going to achieve that, though, besides just a shitload? I guess just a shitload of power. So we'll start research on whatever some endgame solutions are to power. Don't know if we've got any nuclear reactors in this mod pack. Bear in mind, this doesn't really have any really highly powered mods in it. I mean, this is the start of our growing cycle, really. Because obviously the 1st of April, May, it takes a little while for the temperature to readjust. So it's still only 3 degrees as well. I think we put down corn on the high fertility soil. Bearing in mind, some of these crops can't even take advantage of the high fertility soil. Just get as much as possible in the longest period of time we've got. So the earlier that we can get the corn down, the better. I'm thinking some early medicine would come in quite handy as well, because it's obviously going to take them a very long time to till all of this area. And for keeping us company so long during that Ice Age, Brr gets himself a proper burial. He was not really a member of the colony, though he was part of the colony for longer than... I mean, almost everybody else, besides Robo, Daddy, Sharamus, and Fingers. He's been the longest member. He's been there almost as long as these guys as well. He deserves a proper burial as part of our... We'll dig these people up. We'll give them a proper tomb at some point. Oh, shit. You want me to fight 12 people with 3 people when I don't think we even have any ammo? Huh. Well, the game is not taking its finger off the trigger for even remotely 1 second. We've got ammo in there. Salas, do you even have a gun? No. Very good. Wow. Where have we got a gun in here? We do have a rifle. Salas, grab the rifle. Robot Daddy and Fingers, let's see if you guys can hold them off for at least for a little while. Squad up. Have they got ammo, at least? I think they had something, didn't they? It's not fantastic, though. 40. Fingers has 44. Yikes. Go and stock up on ammo now. It'd be better to stock up now before they get here rather than waiting for them to get any closer to the base. Go, go, go. Just bear in mind the last raid we had, these guys absolutely laid it down. They did incredible work. So I'm hoping we can get a repeat of that this time. Whether or not we can do it before, whether or not we can get all 3 of them lined up together by the time the enemy gets here remains to be seen. I very much doubt they'll pull that off. There we are. Okay, that'll do. That'll do. Get out there. You, get some ammo. Get out there. We've got 2 assault rifles this time too, which is a nice bonus compared to the shitty hunting rifles we had last time. You know what? Give yourself some space. We've got range on our side. We've got range and we have actual weaponry, rather than just bows and arrows and spears and sticks. Okay. Oh, they're going for Sharamus! Digging a wooden wall. No, 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 no. I didn't even understand. That's Sharamus' hospital room. If you go in there, you are going to unleash all sorts of diseases. Take him down. Come on. Oh my god, Robert Daddy got hit already. Bear in mind, a shot to the head will kill them. It's about the only thing that will. You're carrying a riot helmet. It's a fucking idea, Chief. Put it on. You absolute fool. Enemy down. Great news. That's not a critical alert. That's only good news. Okay, get up there. Right, okay. Move forward. Steal, kidnap who they can and leave. They're here for Sharamus. No. I can't allow this. I can't allow this. No, 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 no. Kill them all. We can't let them steal Sharamus. Push forward. Push forward. Push forward. Where is Sharamus? Where is Sharamus? Sharamus? Go. You need to shoot that man. You need to shoot that man. Push through them. Push through them. Well, I don't care. They can light the fucking base on fire. Don't let them take Sharamus. I think you understand. Get him. Please run. Please, 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 please. Rubber Daddy's down. I don't care. I don't care. Run. Haul ass. Keep moving. Keep moving. Keep moving. Good shot. Good shot. Good shot. Keep moving. Holy shit. They actually might take him. Please, please, please. Hurry, 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 hurry. Oh, fire. Yes, we got him. Oh, that was close. Holy shit. Right, turn around, put the base out as fast as you can. Go, go, put that fire out. We took them all down as well. Who's that they're carrying? Robo Daddy! Put him down. Okay, we're good. Fuck me. Please, brother. Please. My lifespan. Oof, owie. Okay, put the fire out, put the fire out. Oh no, this is getting out of hand. Oh fuck, please hurry, please, 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 please. Oh god, the fire. We're good? Skillful. Skillful. Phenomenally skillfully dealt with. These people. I mean, Salus has just been a phenomenal addition to the colony. Where's Sharamus? Go and pick him up. Go and rescue that man. He can't even carry his own weight anymore. The poor guy. Let's go and turn that into medical. Let's just dump Sharamus in there. Oh, stop it. Gonna go dig up our old inflammation for Bernstein. Jimmy, you can bury that thing in a second, you prick. Right, we'll wait for him to snap out of it. To be honest, Corpse's session, as far as the mental breaks go in Rimworld, is really, really good. Now, hear me out on this one. I know it sounds weird, but all it is them digging up a corpse. Might be a temporary mood loss for anybody who sees it. Realistically, I could draft, obviously, everyone else up and have them not worry about that. God, I don't think any of the enemies survived. Damn, that's a shame. I wanted to capture some of them. And there we are. And now he's fine, and he's got catharsis for something that was incredibly minor. Where are you taking that? No, 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 no. Normal priority. Hang on, hang on, hang on. That's one of our colonists. We've got to make sure we bury them. Oh, they don't count as a colonist anymore. They were definitely part of the colony. Very weird. A trader. A trader. Do we have anything worth trading? We've got periwinkle leaves, we've got ambrosia, we've got cloth, and we have a small amount of... That's everything we own. No, no, you're wrong there. You're definitely wrong there. We could go and see if they want anything. They might have something useful here. Come on. Let's see what they've got. Rubber Daddy, trade with them. Where the hell is he? Okay, cannot talk properly because of negative health. Whatever. He's getting 1.5% bonus anyway. Royal genetic material. Oh, hello. Mixed into one payload of DNA. When administered to a human being, this can have a random effect. You shouldn't have tempted me with such things. You should not have tempted me with such things. Unfortunately, though, we can't afford that many. We've got one Thrombohorn, so we can buy one royal genetic material. You know we've got to give it to Sharamus. We can't make things any worse for him. Put him in a coma. No, 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 no. You're incorrect here. Oh, we've probably got to put it in our stockpile first, haven't we? Where is it? There it is. Refrigerated. Oh, it does spoil, though. Just bear that in mind. Why don't we go ahead and wrap things up there for today? I think this is a good place to stop. You know, we've just dealt with another big raid. We almost lost 2 people during that. Like, that is another way that they could get around immortality by kidnapping our people. That was a pretty big threat that I think we dealt with pretty decently. So we've now got a bit of calm before the next storm. Let's leave it there and take a breather. I need to lie down for a month. So we'll come back to this tomorrow, fresh-faced and ready to go. Thank you to Velorane, Hoopaloop, Michael Mullen, Darthhawk, Silkworm, Gwen S, C-Mac, Chase, Bacon Kitten, Kamara Schmel, Kyle, Layla, Jackson Woodman, Huey, Longdong, and Alchemia for their support at the insane tier levels on Patreon. Big thank you to these guys for going to the highest tier of support over on Patreon to make the channel still possible in 2020. A big thank you as well goes out to Galaxy Wolf 7, Mythomatic, Blood for the Blood God, Grey, Panther Pearl, Empty Machine, Emerald Beam, Tentacle Beast Loves Trees, Calron 24, Moira Valkyrie, Jackson P, Jacob Wolfie, Blood Riot, and Marek Threndrag for their support over at Patreon as well. And of course, everybody over there for keeping the channel going. Wow. What a day.